Good morning all. In the series of lectures of measures of central tendency, today let we see some problems of mode based on different data sets. So if you observe, the first data set is individual type, and this is the problem of individual type. The following are the ages of 15 students. Locate the mode. So we have given the ages of 15 students in years. Okay, fine. Now, solution of this problem is, we know the definition of mode. The definition of mode is item with maximum frequency, or the item which is repeated many times in the data. So item which is repeated many times in the data. So we must check which item is repeated many times in the data. That is the value of mode over here. So if you observe the first item, it is 13. It does not repeated. Then the next item is 10. 10 is repeated 2 times. Then the next item is 9. 9 is repeated 3 times. So we may have the mode as 9 over here. Now the next item is 12. 12 is repeated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 12 is repeated 5 times. So now since the item which is repeated many times, so the 12 is repeated many times in the data. Then let we have the next item 15, it is not repeated. Then we have 14, it is also not repeated. It is repeated only 2 times because, okay, and 60, it is repeated, it doesn't repeat. Fine. So over here, the item 12 is repeated 5 times, which is the maximum frequency, and hence the value of mode over here is 12. The next data set is discrete data. Problem for discrete data set is locate the mode from the following data, and we have given the marks of students and number of students. Okay, so again the formula is same. Formula for mode is item with maximum frequency, because the data set is with frequency. Over here number of students is nothing but the frequency, and this marks is nothing but the values of items, which is say X. So items with maximum frequency. So we need to locate a maximum frequency over here. So if you observe the data set, in the data set, I have the maximum frequency as 25. Okay. And since we doesn't need to find maximum frequency, we need to find the item with maximum frequency. And hence, for the maximum frequency 25, the corresponding item is 9 over here, and hence the value of mode is 9. So that is equal to 9. Fine. Okay. Now for the third data set, that is continuous data, we have the problem as find the modal wage from the following data. My data set is ages in rupees and number of workers. We have the formula as class with maximum frequency. Class with maximum frequency. So over here, the maximum frequency, just now I told you, the maximum frequency is 16. And for this 16, we have a class as 70 to 80. That is the class which we required over here. So we get a class which is called as modal class. So this is nothing but modal class. Fine. So to find the value of mode, we have the formula as mode is equal to L1 plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2 times F1 minus F0 minus F2 into I. Over here, L1 is nothing but lower limit of modal class. Then we have F0. F0 is the frequency of previous class to modal class. Frequency of previous class to modal class. Then we have F1, which is the frequency of modal class. And F2 is the frequency of next class to modal class. Frequency of next class to modal class. And we have last value as I. I is nothing but the class interval of modal class. So let we find the values. So we have the values as C. Since over here we have finding the modal class, this is my modal class, fine. So that is, this is my modal class. Okay. So this is my previous class to modal class. Okay. And this is my next class to modal class. And this one is my modal class. Okay. Fine. So lower limit of modal class is, so observe these values 70 to 80. Over here, the lower limit is 70 and 80 is my upper limit. Hence the value of L1 is 70. Then F0 means frequency of previous class to modal class. So since this is my modal class and previous class is this, and frequency of this class is 10. Then frequency of modal class, since the modal class is 70 to 80, the frequency is 16. Okay. Now F2 is frequency of next class to modal class. Since this is my modal class, which is 70 to 80. So the next class of this is 80 to 90 and frequency of this class is 14. So that is my F2. Then I have I, which is class interval. Over here, class interval is, we take the difference between upper limit of a class and lower limit of modal class. So this is my upper limit of a class, that is 80 minus 70, which is 10. So the class interval is 10 over here. Okay. Now let we put the values over here as, so mode is equal to, I have the formula as say L1 plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2 times F1 minus F0 minus F2 into I. Over here the value of L1 is 70. Then F0 is 10. F1 is 16. Let me put the values. 70 plus F1 as 16 and F0 as 10. So 16 minus 10 upon 2 into 16 minus 10 minus the value of F2 is over here 14 and I is 10. So minus 14 into 10. So let me have some simplification. So 70 plus 60 minus 10 is 6. In the denominator, I have 16 into 2, that is 32, minus 10 minus 14 into 10. So we have the simplification as 70 plus 6 divided by, it is 6 divided by 8 into 10. So we get this factor as 70 plus 7.5. So that means the value of mode is 77.5. Okay. Your problem contains wages in rupees. So for the value of mode, there is a unit and that is rupees. Since the mode is nothing but the item which belongs to X, and over here X is nothing but the wages of the workers. Fine. Type. Some problems of mode as per the data type. First data type is individual data set. Then second data set is discrete data set. And third data set is continuous data set. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel.